also wonder if that make a log thing still works, where your stream shows up on make a log. Also wonder if oh look, it's me now. Okay, that make a log thing still works. Bye. Okay. Doesn't seem to be showing up in here. Settings, is it? Integrations, that'd be it. Is the microphone too quiet? Too loud? Tell me. Should work. I don't know. Anyway. Is it slash live? Say hi in the chat if you're here, by the way. I don't know if you are, but... weird. Anyway, let's just wait for a few people to join, say hi, you know. Does it say I'm live right now? That's weird. It's not... doesn't seem to be showing up on Twitter. It should show that I'm live. Anyway. It's my first stream in a while. Okay. Is this accurate? I don't know. Well, what's up with Twitter? Sorry about this. Not sure why it's being weird, but apparently it is. So yeah, that's fine. Seems to be fine. Don't know. Anyway, I think I'll just get started. Oh, hello. Yay, someone's here. What is this? What is that? Anyway, here's my kind of setup for today. Having a wide screen is nice. Got my chat on the right, lots of code in the middle, and my preview on the left. Again, tell me if the audio's weird or whatever. I can fix that up. Okay. So, okay. Basically, I don't even know how many people are watching, but I'll explain to you a bit about what I'm doing at the moment. So together.fit is sort of going to be like make a log, but for fitness. So on the left here, you can see what I've got so far. Basically, you're going to be able to sort of log workouts. So there'll be probably a plus button in the middle, and then you can either log an individual exercise, like here you can do 50 push-ups, or you can log kind of multiple exercises, and that's considered a workout. And then you can react to people's workouts, sort of like Slack, and you can also write comments and say like, "Congrats, motivation, yay!" Just gonna see issue here. Okay, so yesterday I was feeling very overwhelmed and confused because, I mean, with Kanban Mail, like I do some stuff on the back end, like payment stuff and that sort of thing, but most of the data and everything is from the Gmail API, so I don't really have like a proper backend. I've never exactly built like a complete backend from start to finish with like a database and a API and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. So my plan, I guess, was kind of taking a bit of inspiration from Makerlog structure. I really like how Sergio's done it, in that he has an API and he kind of like the front end for Makerlog uses kind of the same API as what all the things that other people have built use. For example, Makerlog menu bar. So it's kind of nice like that he's got the front end and the back end really separated, and you could switch it out with an entirely different front end and it would still kind of conform to the same API sort of thing. So ultimately I want the architecture to be sort of like that. And I was going to start with the back end because, then like you've got all your like post to this to create a workout or whatever, or make a put request to this to update whatever. And then I could kind of develop it sort of how I did with Kanban Mail, like looking at like my own API documentation and kind of being like, okay, well now we need to implement this feature on the front end. Let's have a look at what I did for the API and stuff. But I'm not as good with backend stuff, and I've never really built an entire backend. And there's a lot of stuff to think about, like, where am I going to host it? What am I going to use for the database? Like, what framework am I going to use? At the moment I'm thinking of this thing called Sales, but I've never really used it before, and I'm not sure how that's going to work with hosting and whatever. And yeah, so pretty much I ended up just thinking, like, if I want to get this off the ground, I should probably just start with the front end so I can get all the concepts and stuff really clear in my head, and then sort of just have mock data. So make it like I'm implementing this API, which like doesn't yet exist. And then when I get around to actually doing the back end, I'll kind of have all this mock data, and I know like what data like I need to get from the back end. So then I can sort of just build those routes and whatever, if that sort of makes sense. Feel free to comment, by the way, if you're watching, what you think about this or whatever. But yeah, so I'm working on the front end here. I've been working on it for like a few days. Wait a sec, I'm just gonna check something. Wait a sec. You know what, I should put this here. Hello. Just gonna... Okay. I was just starting this timer up here. It's this cool app called Clocky, made by Stas. I don't know, STAS. He's an awesome guy. He's good at design. He's nice. He makes cool apps. Check it out. It's called KLOKKI. Dropping 20% of frames. I don't know if that's bad. tell me if it's all like weird and buffery and laggy, and I'll see what I can do to fix it. Anyway, so I guess I'll take you around like a little tour of backend, explain it a little bit to start before I get into some developing. So I'm using Vue. I just sort of created a normal Vue project using the Vue CLI, just like you'd start any Vue project. It's kind of similar to React, a bit different, but same sort of concepts like components and stuff. And I'm also using TypeScript because TypeScript is nice. I've been converted to the cult of TypeScript, so yeah. And then I've decided for this I want to make it a mobile app, mainly because I just kind of feel like for this idea, mobile's a better platform. So even if I'm not really familiar with mobile development and, you know, I don't have like App Store accounts yet and stuff, I think if I really want to get the idea going, it would just be one of those things which is kind of better to start off as an app and then make a web version rather than the other way around. So yeah. So I'm using this cool thing called capacitor. Capacitor. Press N to do it. Yeah, this browser doesn't have my search history and stuff in it because I actually created a separate Chrome profile for live streaming, so it doesn't have all my, you know, like autofill stuff and everything like that. Yeah. So this is capacitor. It's awesome. It's really easy to add to your project, and basically what it does is it sort of just generates like an Xcode thing or an Android Studio thing from your web code. So installation, like I've already installed it, but it's really simple. You pretty much just say init. You just kind of add the the platforms you want. You can also make it a desktop app with Electron, and then like that's pretty much all you need to do. Then you can just say like cap open iOS, and suddenly it opens up your finished app in iOS. And it also has these plugin things, like so you can use native stuff, like you can use the native camera or native geolocation or whatever. And then it, like if you are running it on the web, it will know to like use the like browser geolocation API instead of the native one, for example. So anyway, it's really cool. Highly recommend it so far. And that's going to make developing a mobile app much easier because I can use the stuff that I already know, which is Vue and JavaScript. So yesterday I was going about this types.ts file. And this was actually really useful for me because like I was in my head, I was all getting a bit confused about like all the different sort of types of objects I'd have and like how they'd interact with each other and how I was going to represent all the data. But I created some interfaces here, and it sort of just made how it all fits together a lot more, I don't know, a lot easier in my head. So for example, here I can see like I'll have comments, which is a array of comment objects, and then each comment is going to have an ID, the text, the user who sent it, and then like an array of replies, and then those replies can have replies and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, then I also made some mock data, so that's good because I can kind of just use that instead of getting stuff from the backend since I don't have a backend yet. And that's the data you're seeing right here. Like for example, here with bicep curls, it's defining that there's a type of exercise you can do called bicep curls. Here, like weight 7, reps 20, distance null, duration null, exercise type, links to bicep curls. So that's saying here like 20 bicep curls, 7 kilos. and then that's chucked in here as an exercise. You'll notice that one of these just has, like, one of these says Ethan just did 50 push-ups, so it actually has the exercise name in like the big heading thing. And this one it says just did a workout, and then there's a list of the exercises that were part of that workout. So I'm kind of representing them both as workouts technically. You'll see here, this is the first one in the feed, and you'll see like it's a workout object. It just has one item in the exercises array, whereas this has multiple. So in my workout card element, I basically just say, if it's only got one exercise, then kind of show it this way. If it's got more than one, then kind of show the list and everything. So yeah, that's how I'm representing that. Hey Dominic, what's up? I'm just sort of explaining. Here's my mock data. So this kind of feed here that's being represented is based on this data. The first item has one exercise, so it kind of shows. Why am I pointing? Like, you can't see where I'm pointing anyway. You can't see. What was I saying? Hold on. Mind blank. Oh yes, I was saying that this is kind of big, and it says 50 push-ups in the title because there's only one exercise, which is the 50 push-ups, whereas this one has multiple, so it says this is Ethan just did a workout. But like for the purposes of the program and stuff, they're both considered workouts, even though this doesn't say Ethan just did a workout. But I mean, if I, for example, have URLs later, like, /workout/XYZ, and it'll be called like a workout, So each of these cards is kind of considered like a workout. That's what they're called. So yeah. So far what I've implemented is this profile thing doesn't actually go to anything. It just goes to this like example about page that came with the router, view router library. And then here, so far, I've implemented like displaying stuff. I've got these little reaction things. How those numbers work is each reaction is just an array of users. So there's an example. We got workout reaction. So like this would be like clap : and then like an array with one user in it. So these counts is just like, like whatever the workout reactions.clap.length or whatever. And I've made it so when you click this, it pulls a function. It says reacting to workout. That's in this actions.ts file. This is going to be all the functions which modify backend data. Like it'll also modify the front end state as well, but for things like creating a post or kind of reacting or leaving a comment or whatever. So you can see for the moment I'm pretty much just saying push an example user to the reactions array. So the length goes up by 1. But when I work on the back end, that's when I'm going to implement all these functions in actions.ts. So yeah. Now, I was thinking what I could do is I could implement comments, as in like the front end render comments. That would be kind of interesting, because basically how I'm going to do it is I have this comment object, and each comment object can have a replies array with an array of replies. Comments are complicated because, like, you probably don't. You could do it like Twitter, where you kind of just show like one comment, like one reply for each comment. Well, like one reply, like if someone replies to a tweet, and then someone replies to that reply, or like 5 people reply to that reply, then you only really see like one underneath. And it also raises questions about whether I should do it like Twitter, where when I click on this like view comments thing, it goes to a page and you have like the post up here. So like Ethan did 50 push-ups, and then you have all the comments there. Or if I do something more like Instagram, where you sort of just click on view comments and then the whole page is just going to be the comments for that thing. I'm kind of leaning towards. What am I leaning towards? I think I'm probably leaning towards. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, so if I go the Instagram way, the path would probably be like slash workout slash an ID slash or slash comments, right? Because then if you went to that link, then like if the path was just this, then you'd be confused because you're like, where's the actual post? And the answer is it's not there. It's back in your feed. So if I was doing it the Instagram way, I'd probably do it like that. If I was doing it the Twitter way, I'd do it like that and then just show the replies below. But you know what? I could just be lazy and reuse this card. I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to just literally have the card up the top. Like, it might look a bit weird, but I mean, whatever. I'm trying to get this out. Yeah, that's the other thing, is I want to get this out fairly quickly because, I mean, everyone's setting all these, like, weird fitness resolutions that they're probably not going to be able to keep half of them. So, I mean, I guess the people looking for these sorts of apps is going to go down over the next month. And also people kind of finding other apps and whatever. Not that there's always demand for this sort of thing, but like it would be sort of cool to get it out as soon as possible. And also I just want to, get people using it as soon as possible so I can start getting feedback and ideas and bug reports and all that sort of stuff. So I think I'm just going to go with sort of like this thing. You know what, let me show you what I'm going to go with. It'll kind of look like this, and then down here it'll just be like, like comment, like whatever. So then all the comments will be like the rest of the page. That makes sense? But yeah, let's get coding. It's going to be a route like that, which means I'm going to need to make a new route. And I'm also going to need to make, let me close some of these files. I'm also going to need to make a new screen for that route. Avatar, don't care. Here we go, routes. This is useful. Okay, view router. You need to remember how to do the thing where you kind of have the variable inside. Inside the route. Should it be? I guess it would be. No, let's have a look. Dynamic route, I think it is, but also is it route or route? I don't know. I kind of say like route, but then I say router because like router just sounds sort of weird, but I don't know. Okay. So I'll create view path name, we'll call it workout. Work. And ID. This is this cool thing I have called Rocket, so you can do like grin or whatever, just like in any application. It's good most of the time, but occasionally it's a bit annoying, like when you want to do that and then your emoji thing pops up. Do you think I should make it route or routes? I mean workout or workouts. I can't talk today. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post on Twitter because no one's watching. That's sad. Still live. one user. Yay. Shout out to you. Okay. What did I say? Cool. What do I say? Front end or like front end? Comments view. Okay. The thing you know what, I don't care, send, bye. Okay. So, where was I? I was working on this. I have a question for you all. Do you think I should do like slash workouts slash as to drill, whatever the idea is, or slash workout? I feel like workouts. Oh no, what does Twitter do? Singular or plural? It's my dropped frame, so 19, doesn't it? Okay, it's not too bad. You care about your weird ad, okay. Okay, so let's say I go here. Well, that's slash status. I thought it was slash tweet for some reason. But it's not plural, although statuses would look weird because it ends in an S or whatever. How about make a log? Is it task or tasks? The Wi-Fi is being slow. I think it's workouts. I feel like that makes some sense. Yeah, so that's slash tasks. You know, I think I'm gonna go plural. Yeah. You guys are just tuning in now. If anyone new happens to join at the moment, I'm deciding whether or not it should be slash workouts slash whatever or slash workout slash whatever. I've decided that I'm going to go with plural. Workouts. Component, let's call it workout page or workout view. Workout page. and that'll be that page slash workout page.view. Copy stuff out for the feed page and workout page.view. Okay, so workout page. Okay, so this is interesting. So let me think about this. I'm just thinking because I'm gonna need to, because you only get the ID in the URL, right? Which means that I'm gonna need to. I guess. So what I'm thinking at the moment in my head is here I need to say, like, this is the workout card component and it gets fed a workout object. On the feed page, which is what you see here, I just say, like, workout card for feed item of feed. Now, at the moment, feed's just kind of a thing here I've imported from mock data. But I'm probably gonna need to, like, store the feed globally somewhere. So you know what I'm wondering? I'm gonna make something called import feed at slash global data, right? Then yeah, I'm gonna say global data ts. I think this goes in logic, doesn't? Yeah, probably. I'm gonna put it in. I can always move it. Import mock feed 1 and then export default. Feed into mock feed 1. So I think this is going to be where I'm going to put all the global data, because then I can kind of what's that? Oh, okay. Because then I can kind of share it between files and stuff. I could use Vuex, which is kind of like Redux, if you've heard of that. But I'm not bothered because it's annoying and ain't nobody got time for that. So, is this not working? Okay, so we have feed here. We have an error. What's this error? There's no exported member feed. Maybe. Does that work? Yeah, it does. Okay. The other question is, do I kind of put global? Do I put feed like that, or do I just say global data and then say for feed item? You know what? I'm going to do it like this. And I'll copy workout page. I'm going to go here, and then we'll have a computed value called workout. Function. Say return global data dot feed dot. Do we do it like this, or do we have something? Or do we have something saying like get? You know what? For the moment, I'm gonna do it like. How am I gonna do it like this? Tough questions. You know what? Yes. For the moment, I'm going to say workout null. Then I'm gonna have something called like actions. Okay. I'm gonna have like getters tx and then these fetch data from the back end, and then sport const let's call it like get workout ID is a string and it returns. So you do it right. Equals. Jeez, like that. What on earth am I doing? God. So get workout equals ID string, and then it's going to return the workout. Is that red? Oh, yeah, yeah. And then we're going to say return new promise, because this is going to be an asynchronous thing. Resolve. Okay. Resolve with mock v1 dot find id equals ID. Where's it getting annoyed at me? Oh yes, this should be almost, and then it resolves with a workout, right? So then if I resolve with like a string, it would get annoyed at me, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So, that's that, and I'm gonna say to equipment. So I'm just doing it like this because then when I do get around to having an actual backend, it'll be easy because I won't need to like change any stuff in my view. I can just kind of go into getters and put a fetch there or whatever. So we're gonna say on create. So create it? No, create. We're gonna say this dot workout equals await get workout this dot route dot params dot id. That's basic. Cool. Yeah, and we need to say import get workout from app slash logic slash getters. Okay. So see what's up. I guess this should say workout. Oh yeah, and we don't have any errors. We do have errors. Ooh. What's the error? Property workout does not exist on type. Does not exist on type. What? Do I need to say this dot dark workout or something? No, I guess we'll see. No, what do I say? Use TypeScript. Actually, that is not what I want. Um, let's have a look. Stream still okay? Yeah. Looks correct. It's a prop, though. Have a look at this page, see if there's anything interesting. Okay. Turn my cross down. Is that gloss stuff? No, it's not. So, how does it know that that exists? Maybe I need to select number? Is that a thing? What if I said like 0 or something like this? Probably workout does not exist on. I can change that to that. Maybe. No. I'm confused. Can you just do like TS signal or something? Property. You type script. Confusing. Hello. How are you? Okay, so right now, that's what it looks like at the moment. And you can see there's this kind of view comments button. And what I'm doing is I'm building a comments page for each kind of workout. So you're going to click on this, and it's kind of going to, I'll do that little demo again. It's going to be like that, and then it's going to be like, yeah. So like, and obviously there won't be a new comments button here because we're already in the comments page. So it'll kind of look like that, and it'll be at a path like /workouts/ whatever the ID is. Problem at the moment is I've kind of got a workout. So I'm basically saying when the component's created, await get workout. At the moment, this is sort of just like a example function. It doesn't actually get it from the backend yet because I don't have a backend. But that basically just returns a promise, which then returns a workout object. So for the moment, that's sort of abstracted away. We're just kind of assuming that we get this workout back from this get workout function based on the ID in the root. Problem is TypeScript is being annoying, and it's saying, because in Vue, like this would mean just kind of the component. So this dot workout is actually referring to this thing here, but because TypeScript is, well, like TypeScript doesn't know that, it's giving me this error like type workout does not exist on whatever. Yeah. It's that could be the issue. So here is export default view.extend. I think I need to do that. Export default view.extend. Oh, hello. How are you? How are things going these days? The moment I'm just this is what I've got so far. I'm working on this sort of comments page. It's going to look something like that, except an error just came off. And yeah. Yeah. Oh yes, created. That would be it. What's the problem now? Type workout. Yes, that is a good point. That's because dependency was not found. Okay, let's just look at this thing for the moment. Type workout is not assignable. How do you, can you say like workout number? TypeScript property I really have to make this like here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay, so not workout. It's gonna be workout or null. What's that? And we have to say import workout from @/types. Using TypeScript for this because it just makes things better in my head. Dependency was not found. How is a view not found? This is literally a view project. Oh, I think I did uppercase V. That would be better. Or not? Parsing error identifier expected. Maybe I can only go like that or something. Oh, or was it something there? Parsing error. Looks fine, does it not? Let's say I were to just say like that. Does it work? No, it doesn't work. Why is that? Am I missing a bracket somewhere? I'm really confused. Or is this the error? Or is it both the error? If you have any idea what's going on, by the way, please make me aware, because I am confused. Passing error. So maybe is that what I want to do? No? Okay, let's say I just pretend there's nothing asynchronous about this and do that. Still a passing error. What if I just said, make it a string? Hello, thanks for joining. At the moment I'm just working out why I'm getting all these weird errors, but right at the moment I'm making a comments page. Black screen, that's not good. Seems to be working for me. Is anyone else having problems at the moment? Tell me if you're having problems. I'll check Twitch. See if I'm cool. This is working for someone. That's good. Okay. Well, it seems okay for everyone else. Oh wow, 10 people. Nice. Hey everyone. This thing hasn't uploaded. It still thinks it's 2 people. Don't know how I get it to like update, but okay. I won't listen to that then. For 11 people. Okay. Well, I think it's just loading because I'm trying to upload stuff, stream, and my internet's not the best. So, yeah. Now, I don't care about that error. I care about this error. Okay, what happens if I just said like that? Is there still a passing error? Why is there a closed curly bracket expected? So that matches up with that. That matches up with that. That matches up. It seems to match up. So I'm just confused. This should also be workout page. Why is this like not just confused? Just look at it here actually. So, is there a passing error? There's another one where I use basically a view.extend. Nah. Looks right. Export default view.extend. Export default view.extend. Okay, what happens if I delete all of this? Does it still have a passing error? Okay, it does not have a passing error. Now it does. Take this away. Then JSX. Okay, now I'm just confused. Why are we? Why does it think I'm using JSX? I'm confused. What happens if I work out? This is a really ugly way of doing it, but apparently it works according to this. Ooh, what's this? This looks nice. null as workout. Is this gonna work? I guess we're going to see. No? Okay, now it's just getting annoyed because I got rid of my actual function. Here's dot route dot params dot id. Sorry if this is a bit boring, guys, but I don't know. Weird stuff happens. What happens if I say workout or not? Does that work? It does work. Okay. Hello. Thanks for joining. At the moment, I am just I'm basically making. This is what the feed looks like right now, and for each of these posts, I'm making like the comments page. So when you click view comments, it's going to take you to the comments, and then yeah. You know what? Let's test this thing out. So, yes, workout card. So here we have this thing saying view comments or whatever. Let's make it. Is making it a router link and stuff inside? Yes, we'll see. Router link. 2 equals do that, and then it'll be slash workouts slash workout dot id. Whoa, what's going on here? So what was the font size before, first of all? Font size before was 11 pixels. Okay, so 11 pixels and removing the underline should do it. Size px text decoration none. Yeah, basically keeping it simple and launching fast as much as I can, except for the fact that I need to build a sort of full-on backend with the database and all that stuff for this, and I've never done that before, so that will be an interesting experience, and it will probably not be that fast. But that's all the more reason to get the front end done fast. So yeah, like at the moment, I'm willing to cut some corners as long as I don't make things too messy and too much of a headache for me to deal with in the future, and as long as I don't just make the experience terrible for everyone. Yeah, okay, let's see what happens. Slash what? Yes! Look at this. Finally worked. So we're on the feed. This workout has an ID of ABC, I think. Yeah, here we go. And this is my mock data because I don't have an actual backend yet. So ID is ABC. We press the button, it goes to slash workout slash ABC. Then it gets this workout ID using my promise thing. So in reality, it would actually kind of be firing off to a server. I'll need to see what happens, you know, when it's null or whatever. But yes, this is good news. So I guess now it's time to design what the comments look like. Kind of feel like if each comment has a box like this, it might be a bit too heavy. So I'm going to try sort of just having it on this background, and I guess we'll see how it looks. Tell me if you have any design feedback. I would be happy to hear it. Okay. So, how do we do this? I think probably the best way is to have like a comment component, I think. That's what I've decided is the best way. call it comment.view. And comment return. Yes, we have comment something. And comment is, oh no, the comment's a prop. Yeah, the comment's a prop. Hello, I'm currently building the comment section, so welcome. I'm basically going to be chucking all the comments down here, and then we'll see how it goes. So data, we don't actually have any data for the moment. Oh, lots of people joining. Hey everyone. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Lots of kind of silly mistakes and errors as usual. But yeah, overall it's going well, having fun. You know, just sort of developing this. Yeah. So we want to have a props, and this, we're going to call it comment. There's some schmancy way to, like, how did I do it before? Okay, so I need to say object as comment. Yeah, nice. And then components, we don't actually have any components. That doesn't need to be there, which means that none of this needs to be there. Yes, okay, cool. Still don't know why that's giving me an error, but it seems to work. So we're going to have a comment. This will be div class equals comment. Then here, I guess. So the comment object, can we see what it looks like? No? Okay, well, types. Oh yes, I can explain that. So I was mentioning it before, but basically I mean kind of like React and whatever else. When Vue compiles, it compiles like into a dist folder with all the final kind of HTML and CSS and all that stuff. And there's this cool thing called here we go, capacitor. And basically what you do is you install it on your project, and it kind of, it reads into the dist folder, and then yeah, it like it opens up Xcode and everything. So let me, is this a place where I can save? Probably. Okay, so I've got, okay, let's say I open up a new terminal. I can say cap, I'll give you a demo. Cap copy, I think it is. So this copies all the assets from the dist folder into the actual app. And I can say cap open iOS. And this might take a little bit to open, I'm not sure. There we go. So look, it just like opens up this Xcode project basically, which is really cool. And then I can just kind of run it, and it'll open up like the Xcode emulator and everything. And once that decides to turn on, yeah, for most of the way here now, I might as well just show you the app thing because it looks nice. Once it turns, if it's going to take forever to turn on, I'll come back to it. Might as well wait. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're getting there. I'm not sure if it actually takes this long to start up with, like when you actually install it on a phone or whatever. Might just be because the emulator's slow or something. But yeah, I think this is the splash screen. That's the capacitor logo, but I think you can kind of upload your own logo. I haven't really looked into that too much yet. I just know that you can. Obviously, I'll do that. Can you do betas with test flight? I assume you can because like this is just a normal Xcode project. So yeah, like since this is a normal Xcode project, you should just be able to do whatever you do with like normal test flight. I've never actually made a iOS app before, so I'm not quite sure how that project works, but since it's kind of in Xcode and stuff, I assume you can do that the normal way. Anyway, here we go. I'll need to fix that up top because that's getting covered up by the notch. But yeah, so now that's an app, and yeah, it's cool. Yeah, so that's that. Task, close that. So yeah, that's capacitor, and that's how I plan on making it for mobile app. I would just do a web app, which I'm comfortable with, but I feel like this sort of idea kind of just works better as a mobile app. And I mean, yeah, you can get people to like install a progressive web app or whatever, but I'm still not convinced that like random people outside the maker community who don't have that much technical knowledge kind of know what a PWA is and understand how it works and stuff. Like, I mean, just the whole install process and stuff. They're like, it's not on the App Store, it's gonna hack my phone, whatever. And yeah, it always feels better. Yeah, the other thing about capacitor is you can actually, what's really cool is you can actually use native stuff. So people have written plugins, and you can actually write your own. And they basically, it detects, like, if it's in the browser, for example, let's say you do geolocation or whatever. If it's in the browser, then it will like use the web geolocation or API or whatever. Or if it's on iOS, it will use the iOS geolocation API. So that's really cool. So you can access like accessibility, push notifications, like native modals, all this sort of stuff. File system. So yeah. See, Raz Vanillin. Have fun at uni. My friend's got a developer account if you want to upload it to the App Store. That would be cool. Thanks for the offer. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to upload it yet because it's even more beta than beta. It's not even an alpha. It's like a whatever comes before alpha. Development. But that would be cool. I guess when I eventually do the app, I should probably do it like under my own account because otherwise Apple might get annoyed and stuff. But once I'm ready to do like a test flight thing or whatever, I might message you. That would be okay. That would be cool. Thanks for the offer. Yeah. Okay. So cool. So now we've got this /workout /whatever. And we probably want to hide this view comments button since we will already be on the comments page. So I guess maybe like is and boolean. Okay. And then we'll say okay, cool. One is Lunix is back, and one is Lunix backup. Are they like both meant to have back in them, or is that just a coincidence? So here we're gonna say v if equals if it's not standalone. So standalone is gonna mean if it's on its own page, basically. Get rid of this other terminal. It's the error. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Nice. It's a bit unlucky though. So, what am I doing? Workout page. So here we're gonna say this standalone equals true. So now it's not going to show the comments button because it knows it's standalone. So there the comments button shows up on the card, here it doesn't. That is good. Awesome. Feeling hyped. Don't know about you, but I'm feeling hyped. So on the workout page, we have this workout. You say import comment on @/comments/comment.view. Awesome. Have a hype fest. Classy comments. Should that be a section? Yes, it's a section. Guess it doesn't really matter, but comment v4 equals comment of workout.comments is comment.id, and that should up on those, I suppose. Okay, so does this not actually have any comments anyway? So that would be kind of dumb. Oh no, it does. It had one comment. Okay. What comment one? Maybe it's because we don't have anything in each comment. Maybe that's why. Comment equals comment. So this will pass comment to the comment component, and now we have this props here comment. Let's just start by saying like let's see, comment text, and then we'll say dot text. Yay, first comment ever. Let's go. In case you're wondering where that's defined, in case you weren't there earlier, by the way, I have all my types defined here, so that's why I know like what properties everything has. I actually did this first, and it really helped kind of shape how everything was going to fit together. Or more like make it so I had it in writing how everything was going to work, and sort of got it all out of the jumbled mess in my head. And then I have this mock data thing here. So here you can see for ABC, so that's this workout. I have a comment. Okay. Do you do JavaScript? Because okay. It's something called TypeScript. Well, okay. So there's TypeScript, which is sort of just normal JavaScript, except you can give it like a type, right? So for example, okay. Yeah, so Python doesn't have types, but for example, JavaScript you can say like var x equals 2 or something, or 3. What TypeScript does is you can say x is a number, and then if you say like x equals hello, then TypeScript's going to get annoyed at you because, what's this? Yeah, here we go. So hello is not assignable to type number. So that's the simplest way of doing it. But what these type things, that you do here is I'm saying there's a type called comment. So this is, I guess, like a dictionary in Python. It's called object in JavaScript, and it's saying, so a comment is an object which has an ID, like text, user, and then replies. And here it's saying this is an array of comment objects, and here it's saying that's a user object. So it's kind of just a way of like defining all these different objects. So like it stops me from in one place maybe saying, okay, user dot image, and then in another place I have like user dot avatar, and then I don't know which is the right one. This is sort of just a place where I'm saying like this is what all the objects are, and yeah. So anyway, in mock data here you can see I have mock comment 1, and I have ID, user, text and user. So yeah, I'm gonna have to have some way of like showing which user sent it. and I think, yeah, we get comment.user, so we can potentially, let's just say div class equals comment name, comment user, I don't know, and we'll say comment.user.first name, and then comment.user.last name. Oh yeah, okay, cool. You can actually use JavaScript on backend. I haven't done that. Like for Camera Mail, I have some cloud functions and stuff which deal with like payment and stuff, but I've never built like a full-on backend with a database and everything. So this will be my first time doing that, which will be very interesting and probably frustrating as well. But I'll learn a ton, so that'll be good. So yeah, in terms of this view thing, then basically a component is sort of just like a bunch of HTML that you can reuse. So inside this template part is your HTML. Inside this script part is your JavaScript, and inside this style part is your CSS. I don't have any here, but like there, for example, there's some CSS. So it's sort of like each file has these three parts. So if I'm working in the scripts part, you know it's JavaScript. If I'm working in this part, you know it's HTML. If I'm working in that part, you know it's CSS. And these curly things are kind of just saying, like, get the variable called comment, and then, like, yeah. So these are referring to variables. Yeah, like, I think Python's used in lots of places. I sort of know Python. I haven't really put that much effort into learning deeply about it, but yeah, I just prefer JavaScript, but whatever. Yeah, for me, I found Vue is a lot easier to learn than React, but maybe that's just me. I'm not sure. But in some ways, it's kind of more similar to normal HTML and CSS and JavaScript that you're already used to. Like React, sort of, for me anyway, felt more like I was learning a completely new language, whereas Vue it sort of felt a bit more like I was kind of adding to the existing languages that I knew, just, you know, with extras. Okay, so we have that. Then we have this cool avatar component that I made. And actually, let's check what the props are. Okay, so this has inputs. Oh, it just has the user object, so I can actually just say avatar user equals comment user. Awesome. It's that simple. And I need to also import it. So import avatar from component / avatar.view. Yeah, I might be biased, I'm not sure, but that's my experience anyway. You can ask the nice people on Twitter if you want lots of opinions. Yeah, anyway. Avatar, and then let's say like with 3 RAM and with height 3 RAM. Okay, except we want it to be smaller than the one at the top, because I don't know, that'll just sort of make more sense, I guess. 1 RAM? 2 RAM? I don't know. Let's go with 2 RAM, I think. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So now we just need to style this comment. I put this stuff in a div just so then I can say comment display flex. Now that's just on the side. Oh, now I need to decide all these like colors and font weights and all that sort of stuff. Let's start by margin right one or something. I feel like that's too much. Say half of them. Okay. Then I think, should this be like a, I kind of feel like that should be like an H something and that should be a P, but I can't, I'm not sure. Is it a paragraph? Yeah, I think it's a paragraph. Not that anyone really cares anyway, because I don't know if accessibility is even like a thing when it comes to semantic elements in iOS and Android apps, but I don't know. I guess it's good to comply with things. What's this? That's an H3, so I guess this would be like an H4 or something. And now I need to get rid of all the annoying styles. Surely they're annoying styles. Yeah, now I need to get rid of all the annoying default styles. So, comment name, margin 0, font weight, let's say like 600, and then comment text. Margin 0. I feel like one of these needs to be smaller than the other. I just can't tell which. Let's edit that. Okay, so does that make more sense, or does that make? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I like the name smaller, but it just feels kind of nicer that way. I'm gonna leave it like that. And I think I'm also gonna add a little margin into this thing. Yeah, that looks good for the moment. Now, this is interesting. It's interesting because comments can have replies. But you know what? I'm not going to worry about that for the moment. Let's say I added to my mock data. Let's say I added another of the same comment because I'm not bothered to create another comment yet. This theoretically shouldn't be possible, but it's mock data, so who cares? This is just so I can decide on spacing and stuff, by the way. Let's say button. I don't know. No, 1.5. Decisions. I think we're gonna go with 1. Okay. Cool. So, yay. Also, do you think I should add like liking to comments so you can, like the comment? I feel like it's a bit of overkill. Like, it's not a Twitter or whatever where it's all about like discussing stuff with people all day. Kind of more just like you can leave comments to motivate your friends or whatever. But I don't know. Tell me if you think I should add like a heart button over there. I'm just wondering if it's like another thing to, add that no one actually needs. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go just comments. Okay. So, let's say... Oh, no. I just thought of the funniest thing. So I've got this mock data here, right? And each comment, like you can have oh yeah, I see those. You basically just click them and then sort of like on Twitter you can like something, but or something premium, that could be a good idea. Like where people are allowed to add a custom emoji for you, or like Like, as in, if you had the premium account, would it be like other people could send special emojis to? Oh, okay, so they can send special. Um, okay, yeah, I've started planning a little bit of pricing. This is what I was. This was back when I was gonna make like following and stuff, but I'm thinking now of maybe making it a more global feed, kind of like Makerlog, because like in theory it sounds nice, right? Like a feed of your friends, like being like, today I did a workout, yay. But like in reality, it's just gonna be like two people posting once a week, and it'll look really sad. Um, so I'm just gonna start off with a global feed. Later, I can add friends and all that sort of stuff if enough people use it. But yeah, the way I'm doing pricing, I kind of want to make it like it's not one of those free plans where it's just like really terrible features and it's trying to make you upgrade the whole time. It's kind of I want to make it like the free plan has like everything you need, right? And like it's really good to use. Um, but then the paid plan has all this other stuff which is also really good to use and like maybe you didn't even think of beforehand. So sort of just like making them both have lots of value. So I'm gonna do it. Yeah, genuinely think this will go viral. I hope so. Hope so. Might reach out to some like fitness vloggers on YouTube or whatever. Give them a free trial. you know, all that sort of stuff. Influencer marketing, yay. Yeah, like I feel like this is in a really interesting market because there's so much scope to do stuff. Like working with influencers or whatever, like just going to gyms and like leaving a bunch of flies on the like table when they're not looking, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, okay. Pricing is probably a bad name because like there's a free plan, so I guess it's more just yeah. I think I have this premium. That's better. Okay, but yeah, I just have pricing here because I mean it has a price. But yeah, so I'm gonna make all the core features free and then just have some other like, oh wow, that's a cool idea. Uh, that would be good to have, sort of things. So yeah, but it's not gonna be something where you have to like pay to join the platform or whatever. Yeah, don't know what's coming up with my notifications here. Like the restream icon is all weird and corrupted. But anyway, okay, so what I was saying was you can add like replies to a comment, and I was saying it would be really funny if I added itself as a reply because then like it would be like, okay, so what are the replies to this comment? And then it'd be like, oh, okay, myself, and then it'd be like, what are the replies? And then I'd have like an infinite loop of comments inside each other, and that would be interesting. Might try that out later just for the fun of seeing what's gonna happen. But yeah, SDF. Wow, I'm just doing random IDs. Something, it's a huge milestone. Oh yeah, that's a really smart idea. I'm adding that to like my random notes. Um, okay, what am I adding? Reward big milestones with free premium for 1 month, etc. To motivate people. Linux is back. Linux pay from get 100% of the revenue. There we go. Okay, so nested comments time. Mock comment 2 is going to be like, this is another comment, and we're not going to have any replies to this one, but we are going to have replies to that. I was getting annoyed at me about that. Okay, well, You know what? Hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna say, what if we do it like, what if we put it in here? Okay. Comment if equals comment. Delete, no. Just the comments. Workout page. I'm gonna copy this thing, and I'm basically just gonna put it in here, except it's called comment plus. And I guess we just see what happens. Comment yeah. Do you think I need to like import my comment element? Oh, I also comment and comment. That's not going to work. Which means I'm going to need to call this like comment card or something. Because I don't want it to... Okay, whatever. Comment card. It's not really a card, but it is now. Comment card. And then... Okay, cool. So, probably need to import itself, which is very weird, but yes, we do. Slash components slash card.u. Yeah. What is this? Default implicitly as a type any because it waiting for it to load. Basically the issue is I want to put itself inside itself and it's getting annoying at me because of that. Okay, there we go. Cursive components. They have a page for it, that's nice. Oh, they have a like heading for it. Whatever. Okay. The name option. I'm confused. What? Maybe use this or something? Is that what I want? No? This is weird. I think it might be a TypeScript error. TypeScript. How many people are watching this stream at the moment? So, actually, can I bother to look? Not particularly. Maybe if I can see on here actually. Yeah, so TypeScript, view, recursive component. Okay. Is this what they're doing? Okay. So template. According to this, I just don't import itself. And I say like, why the that seems to work? It does work. That's the question. It's not work. Does it actually reply to that? That's the question. Okay, what happens if I make this like an H1 or something? Right. So if this shows up, like now, so that's interesting. So we have, oh, that's because we're looking at the wrong comment. Nice. This one, Ethan. So in data.ts. Yeah, there we go. It's working. So it had lots of comments, even though it's going to duplicate itself a bunch of times. Okay. So now we just wonder if it goes a third look. Let's have a look. What happens if in mock? Yeah, data. And if we have mock comment 3, comment 2. And here we say, okay, cool. I'm having a very interesting conversation with myself here, as you can tell. So now we just need to work out how we're going to do margins and stuff. And I should create this. So, so yeah, I'm gonna make this my card so that it's consistent. You're telling me that doesn't work? And then this still works. Then I just don't get what's going on. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, it does. You know what? It's weird. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it works. I'm not gonna complain. Um, so I'm gonna give this P a margin bottom. You know, to see how, like, when it has a comment. Wait, what did we do now? Oh yes, that should be. That is better. Okay, cool. So, like, you know what? That's simple. Like, it might not be the easiest to follow, but I feel like it works. Okay, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's good. No, but seriously though, tell me if you have any like feedback on the design of this and everything, because I would appreciate that. I'm wondering if I should add like extra padding to this. Like, I think I should have like that. Oh, that's weird. What if it like? What if it matched up with that? Like that. What's that? See, what do we have the margin of to set this? 1.5, right? Okay. So what if we put this in? Oh, I don't know, which do you prefer? And also, let's say this is a really long comment. Say this like that. Then, you know, do we end it there, or do we just, yeah? So maybe that's weird because then it's not a line, and maybe it's not weird. Okay. People who are watching at the moment, who I don't know how many of you that is, since that view thing is stuck. View like VIEU, not VUE, in the corner of the chat. What do you think? Should I like just trying to stay in frame here? Do you think I should? Do you think I should move this to the right like that, so that the edge of this profile picture here lines up with that there, or should I have it like that? Oops, like that, like that. Decisions. All like that. Where you have the padding on both sides. You know what? Just to like... Oh, hello. Thanks for coming back. We got the recursive thing working. The moment I'm just deciding. I'll show you what I'm deciding. Where did this go? Turn the weird background thing off. I'm deciding if I want it to be like. I'm deciding if I want it to be like this, where the edge of this profile lines up with the edge of that profile. And then it's, like the padding on the right, on the left is the same. Or if I want it to be like this, where there's padding on the side here, and then this lines up with that. Oh, awesome, thank you. I'll retweet it. Cool. Yay, internet. Slow. Nice. You know what? Okay. How is this? Just. I think what Twitter meant to say was. There we go. That's better. You're welcome. No, but thanks for the. Oh, you're 15. Nice. I'm 16. I actually can. That would be good because it'd be nice to not just have, it'd be nice to just not have me talking to myself everywhere, Mock user 2. Felix, is back. Then we can talk your other topic. I think that's how it works. And then now let's assign some comments to you. You can be this person. Okay. Okay. Cool. Talk to them later. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Look, there you are. By the way, if anyone, that's a good idea actually. If anyone else who's watching wants to be some demo data, then tell me and I'll make you be some demo data. Okay. Hey, Mighty Core One. Thanks for joining. That's a good question. So, I don't know if you've heard of Makerlog or not. If you have, it's kind of like a Makerlog for fitness, sort of. If you haven't, well, I'll explain it anyway. It's sort of like. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna put this on secret to make sure I don't expose anyone's stuff that they might not want exposed. Thanks. I'm joining the whip clone gang. Who was it that I sent this to? Okay. Here we go. So it's basically like, for a lot of people, like keeping, like working out regularly and stuff is hard because, exercise is hard and they might not have the motivation. And, like it's hard to get motivation. So the idea is like, social stuff is a really good way to motivate people often. So, just make fuck this over here or something. So I'm kind of using 4 different like methods of motivation, I guess you could call it. Um, but so the first one is kind of like a positive reinforcement thing. So as in, if you are doing the amount of exercise you want to be doing, or whatever, then like you kind of get positive reinforcement because you know your friends are gonna maybe like leave a clap emoji or whatever, or a muscle emoji, or like they might leave a comment saying like, "Congrats, you've been doing really great lately. Like keep going." So you kind of get that positive like social validation from there, which motivates you to do a workout again the next day or whatever. Um, so that's kind of like the carrot. There's also the stick, which is like you're held accountable, right? Because if you don't exercise, then all your friends can like see that you haven't exercised. And I'm actually considering making a thing where, like, in this feed, there might be a card which says like Lunix hasn't exercised in a week, and then there's like a button saying like remind them to exercise. But either way, like the fact that all your exercise stuff is public, if you're just skipping it, you know that like everyone can see that, all your friends, so like you're kind of motivated in that way as well. The third way of motivation is, when you just open up the app, you're basically like seeing a feed of all these people like being productive and exercising and whatever, and you're like, wow, okay, like all my friends are, doing workouts today. Like I want to do one of those. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the third way of motivation, and then I guess the fourth way is sort of it just turns it into like a fun social activity, not something you necessarily do alone all the time or whatever. I mean, you can kind of do that by just doing exercise with your friends or whatever, but like it makes it more of a social activity, which for some people can kind of make it like more motivating, or kind of they want to do it more. So basically, how like that's the benefits. How it works is there's going to be like a plus button to post or whatever, and you kind of like you can either post a workout, which is like all of like you can have multiple exercises, or you can just post a single exercise like this one here. Although for the purposes of like the software, it considers them both to be workouts. And yeah, have you seen anything? Yeah, like you can save templates, and well, you will be able to save templates. So if you do a similar workout every day, you don't have to add like these 10 items manually. You can kind of just pre-fill it and then tweak anything so that you did different. Yeah, and then other features if people suggest it, whatever. Yeah, that's sort of a basic overview. Yeah, that's that. Hope that sort of explained your question. Yeah. I wonder if the jaw's on here. He's wanting me to do a stream. Also, how's this new stream format with like me at the bottom and this thing on the right? Because now I have a really wide screen, so I think I used to have me up there in the corner and then nothing at the bottom. But this was the best way that I could kind of make the screen dimensions work. So let me know what you think of that. Yeah. Anyway, what were we doing? So also you can see, oh, that's a good idea. Not a good. That's a good point. Is that this is saying there's 5 comments, right? Because we have like 5 top level comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's because where it says the comments, it just says like workouts.comments.length. But the thing is, this is like a comment inside a comment. So I guess I need to like recursively go through them. I guess, you know what? Computer. We'll say comment count. And then we're gonna say how we're gonna do this. I basically just kind of want to flatten out all the comments, I guess, or I don't know. Or I could just leave it at top level comments. You know what, let's keep it simple. If it's confusing people once I release the beta, then I'll check it. I'll leave a comment up here. Comment. Okay. Look at that there. The other thing is, see here, it highlights feed, and when you click there, it goes like that. I think it should probably still be considered. Like, I think that should still be highlighted. I reckon. So if you app open, yes I do. Let's just say actually this is done by view router. You know what, too complicated. I'm gonna leave it for the moment, whatever. Yeah. Don't ask me. I just say MacBook because you can code on a MacBook. Can't code on an Apple Watch, but I guess it depends what you want to do. Okay, cool. So I like how that's coming along. I feel like now's a good time to be bothered to see how many people are watching. Okay, I don't know. What would you use two computers for then? Like, if you had a gaming PC, would you actually use the MacBook? Really? Very nice. Seem to go like up and then down. Anyway, hello 3 people. Thanks for being here. Hope I'm not boring. I assume I'm not, because if I was, then you would not be watching. Either that or you're very bored. Close this now. Can we close this now? Yeah. Nice. Kind of weird though, because like usually in this time zone, like there are more people watching, but I don't know. I guess it's around New Year's and stuff. It's not that around New Year's. I don't know. It must be somewhere or other. Okay. Or maybe everyone's watching on YouTube, I don't know. Yay. Okay, so, something else we're gonna need is a reply button. So, I guess I'm gonna need a kind of text box at the top, for people to write a comment, And then I'm gonna need another, like I'm gonna need to have a reply button next to each of these. It's gonna be kind of annoying. Maybe not that annoying. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm gonna create an action here. And I'm gonna say stored const create comment. So I guess a comment belongs to a workout, so I guess we have that. And then I guess we have it's gonna be our new comment object, and we're gonna have parent comment. The question mark means it's optional, and that's going to be also comment. Hello! How are you doing? Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed. At the moment I'm just making the front end for comments, and here I'm making a function called create comment, which is going to do absolutely nothing, because I haven't made a backend yet. I'm just going to write to implement next to all of these. So console.log creating comment. Yeah. Workout new comment. Oh, also I should no, we're not returning implemented. And then I guess say if parent comment then replies.push comment, so we're gonna add it to the replies, and if there's no parent comment, maybe this is okay. You know what? I feel like see, this is why TypeScript is good, people. This is why TypeScript is good, because you're saying it's possibly undefined. You know why it's possibly undefined? Is because in types.ts I have replies as optional. But instead, I think if there are no replies, it should just be an empty array. I don't know what I was thinking last night when I was making that optional. Made it! Yay! Don't get caught. Be productive. But yeah, thanks. Oh, there's pressure now. I'd better make it good if you're skipping work for it. Cool. Okay, so yeah, at the moment I'm just making this create comment function. In reality, this is also going to update it on the server. But at the moment I'm just making it update it locally since I don't have a server. Well, I don't have a database and everything. So if there's no parent comment, we just want to add it directly to the workout. Okay. So let's start by making a thing where we can add it straight to the workout. Then we'll work out how we reply. This goes inside comments. I reckon it does. Input or text error. Decisions. Okay. Input or text error. I reckon text error. Send post, I don't know. Okay, now let's fix that, because it looks ugly. I'm starting to lean towards maybe we should give this thing a margin left, but I don't know. I think I have. So now this is going to line up with that. Okay, so speed, right, time, I feel like that's a really bad name, but whatever. Display, flex, flex for 1, 3 stars 1, border, radius, 10 pixels, border. I think I'm going to copy the border from this, which is here we go. There we go, that looks nice-ish. Outline, and I guess when we focus it, we want to make the thing darker. So speed CSS time. So that could be like 85 or something. Is that even noticeable? Maybe up to 80. Maybe that's... No, 85. Okay. We'll also give it a margin right 1 rep. Top level comment at a button. Border radius. Background. What do you want for the background? Pink? No? Yeah, let's go with it for the moment. Let's change it. There's a couple of font size. See. Use that in a sec. Also one can go in there. Let's also add a placeholder to this so we know what's going on. Equals okay. And then we can work out what on earth is going on with alignment later, I guess. Is this padding? Or is it big? I'm just confused, like, where's this height coming from? Anyway, too much padding? Probably. I feel like this font size is too big. Way fix what I want. 500. I don't know, that's a very good question, honestly. I wouldn't say, definitely not more than an hour. More. It might be less though, I don't know. Okay. Unless it's a long Python video, I'll probably still be there. Oh, hello. Thanks for coming. wonder how I should like center this. I don't know. Can you hear my voice? I'm waving my arms now. Since I've dropped 13% of frames, that thing's green. Oh, now it's red. I don't know. Might be your internet, or it might be my internet. I don't know. Yeah, moving again. Okay, cool. So I'm wondering if I should do like display flex cluster. I mean, well, that doesn't work anyway. Okay. Do I just? Where's this height coming from? I'm so confused. Like it's just randomly really tall, and I don't know why. You know what? Let's just height on right. Let's do short. Two. Yeah, that looks good. So border radius 5 pixels. And also that one's a bit down. I reckon 0.5. Really productive. That's good. Maybe this should be an input. Should this be an input? Like, yeah, I think this should be an input because, like, it's not going to get bigger anyway, and I'm not bothered to make that happen because it's complicated. So, I think this is just going to be an input. Yeah. Yeah, cool. That sort of fixes some things, which is nice. Look what that is. Yeah, my internet's slow, but no, it says it's green and it says it's only dropped 13% of frames. Punching the mic? How am I punching the mic? Where even is the mic in Max? Is it like, I don't know. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's probably not yours. 439 megabits per second upload. I think I've got like 0.7 megabits per second. So that's like, it's a lot more. It's like 500 times more upload speed. Australian internet, yay. Gotta love Australian internet. Well, let's do a speed test. I don't know, it's got this green thing, and usually if like the internet's not working, it's red. That was bad time. Just turned red. Must have heard me, I guess. Yeah, there is. It's actually an official one, which is kind of surprising. How did I end up with an issue for create React app? What they're looking at? I'm so confused. Oh well. Yeah, 0.5 megabits per second upload. Nice. Thing is, that's normal. Okay. So now the question, the big question: how much padding do I add to this input? Oh, guess we see how much padding. What if I just did that? Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Not a lot of padding or not a lot of bandwidth? No, I like that. And raises the question: do we also do that or not? No. Yeah. You know what? It doesn't look that beautiful, but it works. Well, it doesn't work, but we're about to make it work. You know what I mean? I'm wondering if I think I'm gonna make this a component. That's what I've decided. Say I just copy component, and we're gonna call this. What are we gonna call it? Comment composer. That's what we're gonna call it. Okay. So props, I guess, I'm gonna work out. So a workout is a workout, and that's, we have a parent. Probably remove that comment from everything. Now we can move all this stuff to here. Let's just call it compose. And let's also take this away. Chuck that over here. Okay, we're 2% away through the year. End goal is mobile app. I was demoing it a bit earlier in the stream, but like I'm using this cool thing called capacitor. You basically just run a few commands. Suddenly you've got yourself like an iOS app or an Android app, whatever. But yeah, I guess I'll also make it a PWA and all that stuff. Desktop will come later because, I don't know, I feel like more people are going to log workouts on their phone than on computer. Composer, which is why I'm designing mobile first. And if you were to put it like big, it would just look very wide. go back here. Okay, so comment composer. Already forgotten what props I gave it. Okay, workout and parent comment. So workout is workout, and then parent comment is, you don't have a parent comment. Yeah. I'll put a link to the capacitor thing if you want to have a look at it. It's pretty cool. There you go. Should send in sync. And I'm gonna say import comment composer from @/components/comment composer.view, and then comment composer. Awesome. So now we've got this in a component, and that is good because then when we're replying to individual comments, you can sort of just chuck that in there, and then we've got ourselves a comment composer. So in this button, I guess we're going to say, what am I doing? We'll send comment, that's what we want. Methods. Send. So now I need to import create comment from /logic/actions heroes. And then we're going to say create comment. So we're going to import all the types and stuff. Maybe not because it's a view thing. But okay, so what do we have? Oh, okay, for auto formatting, yeah. So workout, new comment, parent comment. So stop workout. This dot new comment. So this is where we're going to need to create a comment. New comment, and then parent comment. So if this is, let's say if parent comment is undefined, then it'll just send through undefined and it won't really do anything about it. Okay, so equals that. Now what do we have? Types. Here we go. So ID, text, user. Okay, this is interesting because the ID should be generated on the server side. So then I guess, is that like optional or something? Yes, it would be. Yeah, and then we send ourselves as the user, text as the text, and replies with the same empty. Okay. So we don't have an ID. Text, we have text. Okay, we need to make this a V model. Equals, what are we going to put? Comment text. New comment text. Errors everywhere, yay. I don't need it. Okay, so yeah, we need to add a user, which is guess that would be like global data.user. And then reply Otherwise, it's just going to be empty. Okay, now this global data.user out slash project slash global data. And then here we can say mock user one. Okay. So this should be that. So let's say I hit say hello. Okay. Errors, yeah. Found that's just duplicate key, that's fine. So what do we get? Creating comment, then so we have like the parent thing. Okay. Then we also have text. Okay. Yeah, awesome. Okay. So then oh look, and it yes, look at this, it added it over there. I'm also gonna say comment ID math dot random dot toString. I mean, like, what else you can make it? Now, at the moment, none of this is saved on reload, so yeah, it will be fine. And yeah, now if we were to go back to here and praise it, then we can, I mean, not praise, that's what the Makerlog version is called. If we were to go here and then comments, what's the ID? Yes, and then we have an ID, which is just math.random.toString, but how else do you generate an ID? You mean this thing down here? Why does that look weird? Isn't that just like normal? Like so. It's like super dark. I guess that's because I'm in dark mode. Probably. It's probably because I'm in dark mode, I assume. So anyway, if I were to, yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to composer. I need to, once we've created it, I need to clear it. Awesome. Great. Yeah, that looks the same, except I think I'm in dark mode. nice. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I should make this like a form element. So equals. And that is because then let's see. Okay, this is it. I'm done. We've got an error. Okay. So you probably don't know this, but before well, because you can't see my keyboard in my hands, but before I had to press the send button to send things, now I have to now I can do like enter and then it sends. It's actually an issue. I should stop it from being able to send empty stuff. And the simplest way to do that is probably just required, honestly. Yeah. Oh well. That works. It doesn't work. Great. We're good. Be interested to see how that works in with the capacitor stuff, but we'll see. Sweet. Yeah. Um, app.view. I'm gonna turn flex shrink it off. Flex shrink 0. There we go. Now the header's fixed up. Okay. Oh, but you know what? Space isn't you know what? It's a beta. Well, I mean, it's not at the moment, but it will be a beta. If people want to send a space bar because that's what they feel like expressing, then good for them. They can send a space bar, and I don't really care. Nice thing about Vue is you don't have to stop cross-site scripting stuff. Like if I do that, it's not going to be giant. You know, Kahoot used to have a bug with that. Honestly, I wish I used to know more about coding when I found it, because then I probably could have cross-site scripted the person, the teacher or whatever hosting the Kahoot. I could have I could have been because in your Kahoot name, I assume you know what Kahoot is. You used to be able to put H1 and then your name would be really giant. Unfortunately, I didn't realize the implications back then, but I probably would have been able to kind of, I don't know, just do whatever the hell I wanted with the Kahoot. Should have made it a giant rainbow background or something. I don't know. Actually, it's already rainbow. I don't know. Put memes as the background. Yeah, but I think they fixed it, so you can't do that anymore. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Okay. Cool. Also, you can see the comment count updates. Do that. 6. It's like 7. Perfect. Okay. Cool. It's actually coming along pretty quickly. I mean, I've done nothing on the back end, but I mean, I've got all the stuff ready to go, like these actions. I can pretty much just put in some post requests, and I guess, yeah, the front end shouldn't be too hard. I'm probably like jinxing myself. Should I turn the light on? Yeah, it's a bit dark. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna get it working so you can like reply to a comment. So I'm gonna have a reply button for each comment. You could do it like Instagram where you have it like underneath, but no. Where do you put the reply button? That is the question. If you put it here. See, like, I mean, I know I haven't styled it yet, but it just doesn't look that nice. You know what, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in like 20 seconds. Do I have a relevant thing? I'm getting food. Food is water. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm back. Just looked at the time. Apparently, I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. It does not feel like 2.5 hours. Maybe I'm not as productive as I thought I was being. Oh well, I'm still happy with the progress. So, the moment I'm just deciding if I want a reply button like down there, or if I want it kind of like on the side here, like a little reply icon. I feel like it might be weird to just have icons everywhere down the side. I think I'm gonna go with down here for the moment, actually. I'm probably gonna copy a lot of the styling from this view comments thing, because yeah, it's good. Oh, nice. Umenzi? What's Umenzi? What on earth did I just do? Okay. Oh, okay, that sounds cool. Oh, was that like... Is that always called Umenzi? I never remember hearing the name. I remember what you're talking about, but I don't remember it being called that. Class goes reply button. There you go. Instant styles. Good. Something looks weird about that. What looks weird about it? I can't tell. I'm not sure. I forgot. I don't think it always was. Maybe it was. But yeah, nice. Not been that consistent with my streak lately. I should get back to that. Why does that look weird? Like, should I have it like on the right? Sort of like that? Okay. No, that's weird. You know, I'm gonna leave it like this for a moment. Maybe the button's too small. Yeah, maybe this text is too small. Don't know. Okay, so that's where you should be. You need some margin top. Weird? No, is it weird? This is a good question. So I'm just gonna add this mock comment 3. I'm gonna add a reply which is mock comment 1. So now we have this here. Look weird. Don't know. Does it look weird? Maybe it doesn't. Also, I should stop this weird gap. Maybe that's what's looking weird. So I only want comment reply button to have a margin bottom if it's not the last slide. But that's not helpful because we have comment replies there anyway. I guess we just say we can make it helpful. B with equals comment dot replies dot 1 3 and 0. Does this look better? Potentially. Does it look too cluttered? I feel like it might look too cluttered. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I don't know. If you're watching, tell me if you think this looks too cluttered or whatever. So I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is not. like I should add one of those like water things. You know what I mean? Like one of those. Okay, what's your style? I'm curious now. So if I say water left solid, and that was something like it. Then I say one rem, and then I say negative one rem. That would be. So we can make this like 10 just for demonstration. It's not really centered. Where's line width? It's gonna be I did the wrong one. So oh, hello. We're just working on these little line things. I don't know if I'm going to keep them or not, but it's not going to work. No, it's not going to work. So we'll just do plain old CSS variables. So undefined variable. There you go. Honestly, this is kind of like a username checks out right now. Because Linux is back. It's back. You know? Yeah. Yeah, that works. Maybe this is meant to be a plus. No, that is not meant to be a plus. Is it meant to be a plus? Oh, no, maybe that was right. But then that kind of looks right. Now let's set this to like a reasonable thing. So now how I feel about those lines. What do you guys think? Do you think I should have lines like that or not? I think it might be too complicated. Seems too complicated. Like, you know what I mean? You like lines. Okay. You know what, I'll leave the lines for the moment, like I can always take them out. It's not like red or whatever. Yeah. See what you're saying. I'll leave it for a moment. Is this like a private though, or? Hope not, because I'm open to it. Am I still like buffering the whole time, by the way? Oh yeah, that's actually really nice. Reminds me of like, I don't know, Facebook or something. I guess I don't want to have like these really fat comments. Just because like the entire thing's not like it's not about discuss like it's like like Twitter's about discussion, right? It's like all these people discussing with each other, and that's what you're there for. Whereas like I guess like these comments are more sort of just like motivating people and saying like, oh, like really good job, you've been doing really great lately. But then it's not like intellectually discussing the origin of the universe or anything. So yeah, like discussion should be a part of it, but I'm not making some form like discussion platform or anything. Okay, so now I'm going to make this reply button show another comment composer component inside the comment card. I might be biased, but I feel like this is some really nice like reuse of components and stuff right here. Nice like recursive design. Comment composer. Weren't you always on the app? You were always on the app. Oh, like Lunix is back. I thought you meant like Lunix is back on the app. You meant like Lunix is back in quotation marks on the app. So, comment composer. Forgot the props already. Okay, so workout is... Do we have a prop called workout? Ah, this could be a problem. Could it be a problem? Yeah, I think we need to workout object as to workout. Then workout. Then comment card. So I'm just sort of passing the workouts to workout components. Yay, random errors. Why is this? I'm confused. Okay, and then it randomly works when I reload. Okay then. Nice. It's good, I guess. Import, compose, that stuff. Okay, yay. Now we have this thing, except it's weird. But, yeah. How is this width actually being set? Like, if I were to say, where is it? 100%. Did I do anything? Probably not. Maybe for this I need to say, probably need to set a width for comments. So the width would be plus this thing, CA, CSS maths. So now that's correct, which is good. Now, is this display flex? So I guess, would this be like flex string? I'm confused, because this is display flex, right? Display flex. So, generally display flex things, like simple Python project. I have no idea. Prime number generator. I don't know. Made a prime number generator back when I was learning JavaScript. Code still kicking around somewhere. That's for anything. So what's making it so wide? Yes, it's this thing. What happens if I take away flex scroll? It's like that. Okay, so I guess the issue is setting the size of this thing. Well, I'm just gonna call it big plus equals right. And we're just gonna say right. Then these calcs are getting very complicated. Yeah. Also, margin right 0.5 gram. So that would be like a line so I think it does. That is not what I need to do. I think that's right. Okay. So now why is this not working? That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. And that's just like that. Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's correct. It's just this thing's being made. So you know what? Please move. Maybe it's like a min-width being set or something. There we go. You did it. I mean, I didn't need to do all the other stuff. Let's not this out. No, okay. Yeah, have to do that. Okay, cool. So now I just need to like hide and show them programmatically. It's a fancy word. Add data, turn, show, composer, markers. Then we can just say still show composer. I'm probably gonna end this stream in like 20 minutes, I think. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. where I am. Okay, so this reply button is really simple. We just say, here even is our here. Click equals that equals true. To that, no, we'll say toggle. So we'll say what should happen? Like if you click reply, I guess the reply button goes away. So I guess this becomes true. And then we say v if equals that. So now do we leave this? No, do we? It's a good question. Comment composer. Is that what we were trying to do? That's not what we were trying to do. Comment text is better. What do we want to do here? So you know what, let's just why do we even have this here? Is this even doing anything? I feel like it's not. This reply button. Okay, it's thread. So document composer margin top. Does this already have a margin bottom? Okay, so this should be margin bottom 0. Okay, so we have that. Click it, comes like that. I feel like this should be less. So it can be fine. But you know what? We're even doing this. It's pretty simple. We can just say comment text. So we can do program. Okay, I think that's good. I don't know. What do you guys think? So we'll have it like that. And then also we have add a comment here. Let's change it to, so if it's got a parent, you're gonna get it to say add a reply. So add a parent, otherwise add a comment. Yes, look at that. Just added the thing. Yay. I'm just thinking, like, do we have a way to get rid of this? Like, as in, maybe I should leave. Maybe I should leave this here. Yeah. So we reply and then we sort of that way. No, that's kind of weird. Can we keep that? Oh wow, this is weird because I've got the same comment multiple times. My comment keeps getting duplicated a bunch. That's alright. You know what? For the moment, it's good enough. Okay, we've got the ability to reply to people. We've got the ability to reply to the original thing. That makes sense. I don't know. Do you think I should end it here? I'm pretty happy with my progress today. Congratulate you. Congrats. Don't know what I'm congratulating you on, but congrats. Ugh. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna push this so you guys can try it out. Yeah, this whole thing is actually at app.together.fit, even though like you can't even sign up to an account or anything. So like it's not like you can actually use it and post stuff there. But I've congrats. I said congrats, didn't I? But so yeah, I'm just kind of putting it up there because I figure like you guys might as well be able to play around with what I'm able to play around with. I don't know, there's not much to test out, but if you feel like letting me know if you find any bugs, you can do that. So anyway, I'm going to push this stuff. What did I do? I pretty much just added comments, right? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Implemented. Thank you. I'm actually just quickly gonna type. I'm gonna leave a comment here. Optional. So commit maybe feel when sending your comment. How do you feel? Manual text wrapping, yay. Okay. A field is optional, so you can move it. Okay. Yeah, I'm commenting it right now. Okay, so I'm commenting basically everything I worked on during the stream today. What am I gonna call it? Implemented comments, question, exclamation mark, that's what I meant. All stuff I worked on during the stream, slash workouts slash ID. Yes. So I guess here, what am I doing? Nested comments. Replying to comments. Yeah, I guess that's all the stuff I did. Commit, push. Okay, so once that finishes building in not that long, then you'll be able to go to app.together.fit. It's taking so long to load. I'm gonna post it here. Actually, you know what? I'll post it once it's finished building. Yeah, at the moment it's just kind of, doing npm run build up in the magical cloud servers of Netlify. So yeah, just want to see what it would look like if I remove that. Oh, what do you think? I don't know. I feel like maybe white is better, but then, I don't know, just this bit here looks a little weird. So I don't think maybe that. You know what? Yeah, let's go without the margin left, unless you think any different. Tell me if you reckon it looks better with the margin left. I'm just going to comment out this whole thing. Since I have this cool code font. I forgot what it's called, but it has these nice ligatures. So like instead of just two dashes, it becomes this nice arrowy thing. And yeah, satisfying. See if it's loaded yet. Okay, awesome, it's loaded. So I shall give you the link. For full effect, don't visit it on your normal desktop screen, because then it'll look like that, and that's kind of gross. It's not that gross, but it's pretty gross. So you can do it like that, and if you really want the full experience, you can do it like that, or you can just look at it on your phone. So I'll send you the link. Just that. Of course, disclaimer: this is nothing anywhere near ready. You can't sign up, you can't do whatever. I'm just pushing the code I have because, like, why not? Might as well keep things open. Yeah. Cool. Send. Yeah, I'm gonna. What if I didn't have this weird offset thing? What if I just had it like that, and then this was just like a normal thing that conformed to society? Yeah, but that was kind of gross. Or does it look gross? Maybe it doesn't look gross. I don't know. That first, like... Nah. You know what? I can decide later. For the moment, I'm gonna remove margin left from comments section. Cool. Okay. You know what? I think this is a good place to stop. Like, you know, we're at a good stopping point. Yeah. So now we have /workout / whatever the ID is, which is good. I guess next time we work on it, maybe I could do like the profile page or something. I feel like there's more stuff to do, but it seems to be coming along quite well actually, which is good. Yeah, I reckon by the end of the week I can have the front end like done enough to the point where I can start working on like back end and accounts and stuff. And then once the back end's all done, like I'll probably just be able to kind of open it up to a few testers. Yeah. Okay, well, how long has it been? 3 hours and 18 minutes. Okay, I hope that wasn't too boring. Yeah, I'm happy with the progress we made. Hopefully you are too. And yeah, I think I'm gonna say bye now. Yeah, see ya. Have fun. You know what? Might as well stay on stream while I log the stuff on Makerlog and stuff. So, okay. Snake plants. I like normal Twitter. Sure, Dash is good as well. NCSUK. Oh, that's you, Helen. Father of 29. What is that about? Please explain yourself. I feel like it's some meme that I don't know about. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I am going to log my stuff using the famous Makerlog menu bar, which I need to fix having to authorize it every time like every hour or whatever. But oh well. And of course it's being slow because I'm streaming. Text file on PC. So confused. Okay. The freedom street is about news. That's good. Okay. So, what did I do? Added, I probably should have said I was streaming on Makerlog. Oh well. Stream working on together.fit. I need to see what's up with ship streams and stuff because I think that should have all manually gone out and stuff, but it obviously didn't. So showed up in the Makerlog. Oh, cool. I think I checked that earlier and it wasn't there. So like maybe it was like a timeout thing. Yeah, it's still a thing. I haven't worked on it as much as I would have liked to, but still kind of useful. Got this nice like hashtag auto completion, you know. You can just type tab and then oh yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Yay. And then I guess it would have also shown up here, right? Maybe? That is a bug. Sergio is not watching, but I should tell him about that. So my Shipstreams username is Ethan, but my Twitch username is Ethan the Maker, and this is just twitch.tv/Ethan. So obviously, maybe does that mean the bug's here as well? Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna report that bug to Sergio. It looks like he's used the Shipstreams username as the Twitch username, which is different in my case. So yeah, I should tell him about that. Okay, so what did I do? Streamed or live streamed? Just live streamed. Okay. And what else did I do? I created workout slash maybe. Wait, did I just? Oh, that's kind of cool. Isn't that just the list from Have I Been Pwned? Okay, what was I doing? Okay, I just said routes. Okay, had a really productive stream. Ta-da! Okay. Bring muscle. Okay, and now I'm gonna do this really fancy thing where you like do this, and then it like actually does the screenshot properly. You know that? Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, I guess you get to see it all in one file, which is cool. Yeah, a really productive stream, and page done. You can actually drag your image for this as well, but I don't usually do that because you can just kind of copy and paste it and like Command C, Command V. And that's just easier because you can use your keyboard, you know. Okay, cool. Is that you? I think that is you. Congrats. It's a big streak. I had my streak going to like... What did I have it going to? Oh, and it's got the shipping on Shipstreams thing with the wrong embed. Wait, your password? Or your... your password or your streak? Should I be concerned? I think it was either Josh or James or... I remember seeing someone post about it in Telegram this morning. Someone saying I lost my streak. Search. Yeah, here we go. It was Josh. There. At least I assume it was Josh. Maybe it wasn't him, but I think he's got a pretty big streak. Okay, so, did that image upload, or is it still uploaded? Should have uploaded. And let's also post on Twitter. Wait, Pluralsight's green now? Well, Pluralsight was always red. Oofed. Yeah, at 9 p.m. there are 127 bush and grass fires burning in New South Wales. I'm over there, so luckily I am safe, but lots of people are not, which is sad. So yeah. But yeah, we had some really bad smoky days in Sydney. Like today was a pretty bad smoky day, but um, yeah. I think in the moment Canberra and Melbourne have it worse. Melbourne's where Danuka lives. Yeah, luckily I'm safe with all the fires and stuff. But I mean, like today was pretty smoky. Like you go outside and you can't. I mean, it's dark now, but like you know, there's visible smoke in the air. Yeah, there were a few really bad days, like near the start of December. But luckily the smoke's been a little bit less extreme now. It's still there, but yeah, Canberra and Melbourne, they're pretty bad at the moment. I think Canberra was number one, like worst city in the world for a while. Um, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what was I gonna do? Oh yes, I was gonna post this. You know what? I'm actually not gonna post it like this because then, like when you put it in and crop it, it like looks all ugly like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. So like life hacks. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Um, and now I'm gonna take a screenshot of this area. And why that is good is because then I can like crop it. So now, if I go back to here, so now I have this thing. Then I can upload it to Twitter, like this, and then I'll crop it like that, and then boom. Actually, so, actually, can you? Let me get this crop right here. Gotta get the crop right. So good. That looks centered enough. You know what? Who cares if it's not actually centered? Check out your message. Message? It's a bit slow, sorry. About that. Okay. Is the problem, is the problem, what is the problem there? Is the problem the clap thing's looking weird, or? This all seems to be working fine other than the emojis looking a little cramped. Unless I'm just missing something. Am I missing something? Had a pretty productive thing today. I nice birthday. And now Oh, like with that bar thing. Yeah, that's a bit weird. I'll have to figure out what's going on with that. How do most apps handle it? Like, do they just have a white bit there and then kind of start the bottom, like start the footer a bit further off? Or yeah, I don't know. Guess I'll have a look. Is that like a CSS thing? Thanks, Sifiso. Oh, also, by the way, Felipe, project management. Um, it's kind of a combination of like GitLab issues and merge requests and stuff. Then I also have this kind of features thing in Notion for Kanban Mail with like all these features and stuff. So I would say a combination of GitLab. I mean, obviously, I also use that for version control, but probably like a combination of GitLab and Notion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll work on that. Let me Google this. Is this like a thing? Um, thanks to everyone who tuned in. Okay, had a really productive stream today. So many typos. And we're going to tag together.fit. Oh, so is this like an actual thing now? It's cool. I never knew that existed. So let's just proof of concept. What happens if I say calc 3rem plus n? Is that how you do it? Am I missing something? Let's look at this. Ah, okay. 21? Is that like a fullback or something? Check to look around again. Okay. Oh yeah. For some reason it doesn't seem to be working in the simulator though. This is weird. You know what? I'll try pushing this because like why not? I'm gonna push this. Tell me if it works. I don't have an iPhone, so I can't really test it. Yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna do that now. So app.view.tabs. Here we go. So and then I guess For the header, we have free RAM glass, safe area inset top. Okay, and then adding top is going to be, might as well do the top values one here. And then adding bottom, it's going to be that. It's going to take a little bit of time to build though. Maybe I need to sign in with GitHub. You know what, it's probably, I don't know, it wouldn't take more than a minute to build. Well, honestly, let's just check if it's built. App.together.fit. I can just have a look at whether those CSS styles exist. Okay, they do indeed exist. So I'd love it if you reloaded and tried that out, see if it works or not. Still here? Let me know when you've tested it out. Oh yeah, screenshot incoming. If it works, suspense. Yay! Works. Awesome. Okay. I reckon that design works. Okay. And then maybe that'll also fix the top when I make it an app and stuff. That's great. Cool. Thanks for helping me work that out. Appreciate it. Okay, well with that, I think that's probably all I'm going to do tonight, this evening. Close the toolbar. I assume you mean like the top URL bar? Because that shouldn't be an issue like once it's in the actual app. I am actually. The way I've got it done at the moment is I've got this div here, which has the header, the body, and the footer, and then it's actually just display flex, and then this is flex score 1. So that could be what's being weird, I guess. I can fix that, but I probably, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Might do that later. I'm just gonna stick that in my random notes though, so I don't forget. Use get weird rel dot choose so far. Yeah, I mean you can check out the way it's set up yourself if you want, probably the inspector. But yeah, it's basically this is FlexGrow1 and yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll probably change it. Actually, just, yeah, why did I do it that way to begin? Did I? Was there a reason? Maybe. You know what? You know, I might as well do it now, I think, probably. Yeah, okay. So, height and then here I'll say header height is that. Then footer height and then footer height is that. Then I'll say position fixed and dot screen it's gonna be margin bottom and then margin top bar dash dash header height. Okay, let's try this. That is not what I need to do. Left 0 0 top 0 bottom 0. Okay, that looks fine. Then this thing is currently that big. And if I go into here, I have to scroll. Okay, so that works fine and perfect. I think it was that easy. Great. Okay. Use position. Okay. Also, do I actually need this one? Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing anything here. Cool. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's that for the moment. I might add like a close button to this later because it feels weird not being able to get rid of it, or like a cancel button. Yeah, the point is it works. Like, if the backend and everything was set up, like right now, I'd be more than happy to push this comments page to beta testers. And yeah. Yep, I've fixed it by the way, with the position fixed thing. Yeah, I assume it's finished being built. I don't know. Let's have a look. As to if this is a PWA, I haven't installed, like I haven't done the service worker yet and the manifest and all that, but it will be. then yeah, okay, yeah, I've done it now, so you can test it. That would be great. So it's like I'm gonna add the service worker and manifest and stuff, but there's this cool tool called capacitor. I'll just post it here. Yeah, it works. Awesome. Thanks. And now, so yeah, with capacitor, basically you can generate iOS and Android applications, like native applications from your web code. And you can actually interact with native stuff through plugins and things. So I'm using that. Something went wrong, really? It's a bit rude. Oh, something didn't go wrong, okay. We're just showcasing my bad internet. Was that before and after? Because that's good. Awesome. Yeah, it's cool how I didn't know about that end thing, so thanks for showing me that. It was cool. Okay. So half an hour after I said I was gonna finish now, I think I'm actually gonna finish. Thanks for the help. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's good to have people see. Like, if I wasn't streaming, like, I never would have thought of that. That's why I think streaming is cool, you know, because when there are like 5 heads looking at something, there are just all these things that, like, you know, one person thinks about, but the other people don't, and then you end up with lots of things that you didn't think about, and it's good. Okay, well, that was fun. I feel really satisfied just like watching that video also, because with the, you know, bouncy scroll thing, and it's like, you know, that interface didn't even exist half an hour ago, and like, or like an hour ago, and now it does. So that's pretty cool. Maybe 2 hours ago. Anyway, I'm happy. I'm hyped. This is gonna be a cool app. Yeah. It's gonna be fun. Web apps on iOS. Yay. Yeah, so thanks for coming. Might as well send this tweet now. Pretty productive stream today. More typos. Every time I look at it, more typos. I should build the entire comments interface. Then I'll view through space. Yeah. Okay, thanks to everyone who tuned. Do I need to say like for together.fit? I don't know. You know what? I'm tagging together.fit, so send. Um, okay. See, there's just like politics everywhere in my Twitter. And honestly, like, I'm not sure if I like it or not. I guess it's good because you hear about things, whatever. Also, sometimes I just want to like listen to some makers, you know, instead of all this random stuff. But yeah. Like sometimes I'm in the mood for that stuff. Sometimes I'm not. I guess it just sort of depends why I'm on Twitter in the first place. What's going on? Um, yeah. Okay. Awesome. So I think that's it. Thanks everyone for helping. Um, yeah, that's why I was making that Twinimal thing. It's basically a Twitter client where it only showed you tweets like directly from people you follow. But I realized building full-on Twitter clients is hard, and also Twitter hates you and doesn't want you to do it. So I feel like that would be better as a Chrome extension. But if someone could make a Chrome extension which checks for like whoever retweeted, and then it's just like, okay, well, it has this like retweeted thing in it. So now I'm just gonna like display none, delete you, go away, bye. You know, like wouldn't that be cool? Someone should do that. Maybe someone already has done that. Anyway, there's a free product idea if you guys want. I'll tweet from. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Oh well, it'd be better than nothing, I guess. But, yeah. Kind of weird that like Twitter doesn't have an option to turn that off. Like, I mean, like you'd still be viewing tweets. It's not like seeing these retweeted things gets you to look at more tweets than you would otherwise, and it's not like it gets them more revenue. So like, it does seem like a bit of a weird thing for Twitter not to have that option. Like, I don't see like if someone doesn't want to look at retweets, like I don't see how that loses them revenue or anything. So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm just rambling about random stuff now. How long has it been? 3 hours 54 minutes. Okay, cool. Well, it's fun. I really enjoyed that. I haven't streamed in ages. But it actually felt really productive, which is good. You know. Um, yeah. Okay. One more question before I leave. Could you read the text? Like this code right now, can you read that? Because I was kind of fiddling around with bit rates and stuff to kind of get the best possible stream from this crappy internet. And I'm not sure, like, is it all compressed too much, or can you see the text fine? I squint my eyes, but like, is that just because it's too like that might just be because it's too small? Like, as in, if you zoomed in, would you be able to see it? Because anyway, I think it should be fine. Because the thing is, like, I can make it bigger like that, but because I'm on a massive monitor, then it just like the text looks really massive and it's really annoying. So yeah, but anyway, hopefully it's alright. Yeah. Lovely. I feel like part of that, I think part of that's because of how you sent it to me, because like the other bits of your image are compressed weirdly, so I can't really tell. But anyway, if you can sort of read it, then I guess that's a good middle ground. In fact, it only dropped 12% of frames, you know, and yeah, like I think it's pretty good from this internet connection. So I'll probably just leave the settings kind of similar next time. And yeah, if you ever like, I don't know, if you're ever not sure what I'm doing or whatever, then tell me. I'll explain, or zoom in or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's that. Thanks everyone for coming. Follow together.fit. I haven't made a logo yet, so it looks like a dodgy, newly created account. But yeah. Joined January 2020. I can't believe there are like Twitter things saying 2020 joined. It's so weird. Anyway, it's kind of a cool date to join. Anyway, okay, so I'm talking about random stuff now. Yeah, okay. Have a nice day, night, whatever you are. I'm gonna go tell Sergio about that bug with Twitch, and yeah, see ya. What am I looking for? OBS. Oh, I'm already here. Okay, well, see ya. Bye. Have fun. So you know what? I'm gonna end it on this screen because just I'm proud of it. Okay. Um. Okay. See ya. Bye.